Thus spake Sri Krishna. Om. I salute that all-blissful Madhava, whose compassion makes the dumb eloquent and enables the lame to cross mountains. Sri Krishna. Sri Krishna was born in the clan of Vrishnis, the son of Vasudeva and Devaki. Devaki was the sister of King Kamsa, who was cruelty and unrighteousness personified. While he was driving the chariot in which were seated his newly married sister and her husband, he heard a voice saying, "O fool, the eighth child of this couple will be your slayer." At once, he was on the point of killing his sister, but desisted from doing so after Vasudeva, who was famous for his truthfulness, assured him that he would hand over all his children to Kamsa as soon as they were born. Just before the birth of Krishna, Vasudeva and Devaki were imprisoned and were heavily shackled. The Lord, who is the deliverer and Saviour of the people, was born in a prison in Mathura. The gods fell asleep. Vasudeva was unshackled and the doors were opened through his divine Maya. And the child was carried to Gokula on the other side of river Yamuna to the house of Nanda and was exchanged with his newborn daughter. The tyrant Kamsa, as soon as he came to know of the birth of Devaki's child, rushed to the prison to kill his would-be slayer with his own hands. But to his utter astonishment, he saw the child to be a girl. Yet remembering his prophecy, he caught hold of the babe and was going to kill her when she miraculously slipped from his hand and went up into the sky saying, "He who will slay you is growing at Gokula." This made Kamsa furious, and he ordered all the babies in Mathura and in its neighborhood to be killed. But he who was born to re-establish Dharma remained unsatched, and subsequently baffled all Kamsa's attempts to put an end to his life. Ultimately, Kamsa was killed by Krishna, and Kamsa's father Uragasena was installed to the throne. Krishna's childhood was full of miracles. He moved to Vrindavan a few miles from Mathura, where his playmates were the cowherd boys and the girls known as gopis. After some years, Krishna felt the call of a new mission and came to Dwaraka. He entrusted the government to his kinsmen, the Vrishnis, through himself a famous warrior, a wise statesman, an intelligent diplomat. He never occupied a throne. He conquered many kingdoms but gave them over to others. He was often seen in the midst of intense activity, but he remained always calm and unattached. Krishna's greatest message is the immortal Gita, the song celestial, which he recounted to Arjuna when in Kurukshetra the Kauravas and Pandavas were wrangled in battle. Becoming desperate with grief, Arjuna wanted to leave the field rather than kill his kinsmen, and the elders Krishna's Gita removed Arjuna's illusion. After reinstalling Yudhishthira on the throne, Krishna went back to Dwaraka, where after a time a civil war broke out among the members of Vrishnis clan. They fell upon one another and perished. Krishna looked on all these as detached witness, seeing the fulfillment of destiny in all. Realizing that the time of his own departure was near at hand, he restrained his mind and senses in yoga and lay down on the bare earth under a tree. Seeing his rosy feet from a distance, a hunter mistook them for a crouching deer and aimed an arrow which pierced his feet coming near. The hunter realized his grievous mistake and was sorrowful grief stricken, but Krishna blessed him with a smile and soon after gave his body. Through thousands of years has elapsed, the memory of Krishna is evergreen in the heart of millions of devotees. May his words on the following pages, collected from various sources, enrich and enlighten our lives.